Hi everyone, this is Ula from Career Angels, and I'm here today to present some examples of our weekly selection of job ads for experienced managers and executives in Europe. We publish them weekly, and the ads are selected based on several criteria so that they're the most relevant for people with an international profile. We pick examples of vacancies where the employer is not only likely but very happy to accept international candidates, applicants. Another criterion is that the job ads are in English, which helps internationals. Another one is that they're for people with at least 10 years of experience in a given field, so experienced. Finally, the jobs are getting more and more interesting in terms of location. So we're seeing more remote jobs by definition. You can be based at home or remotely, or jobs which give you the option of several locations where you can be based. So much more flexibility. Now let's have a look at some examples. What I wanted to show you is the position of general manager for Quarto, which is a building materials company. They actually produce engineered foam, which I think is fascinating. The job is based in Turin, in northern Italy, and it requires fluent Italian and English. The general manager duties in this particular case will be leaning heavily towards sales and operation activities. So this is a business development position, and it requires at least 10 years of professional experience within sales and operations, specifically in manufacturing companies and ideally in the insulation sector. It could also be construction industry or the building materials market. So candidates with a specific industry experience are preferred. And this, of course, has to be someone with a strong track record and proven track record in B2B business. So if this sounds interesting, this is a highly competitive process. There have already been over 200 applicants, but if you do want to apply because you have what it takes, you are going to be taken to an application form. You upload, you're asked some basic questions. There are some questions about your education and background. You can upload a picture, which is in some recruitments it happens. Then your cover letter and resume, as well as some additional documents. You can also, if you choose, you can tell the recruiters something extra. So for this kind of recruitment, when you're uploading your CV, it's a very good idea to have an ATS optimized CV, and you are very welcome to visit our blog for an ATS blog post, which will help you understand what's required and what actually makes an ATS optimized resume. The next recruitment, the next position I wanted to show you, is based in Denmark this time around, so a bit further north, and it's still early days, so 25 applicants. Less even, you could be among the first 25. This is the Senior Manager Director for Global Talent Acquisition, so it's an HR role, so human resources in the biotechnology industry. The company is called AGC Biologics, and they're looking for someone who would actually shape their global talent acquisition strategies and processes, reporting to the Executive Vice President of Human Resources. So someone with a minimum of 10 years experience in senior level HR, and particularly with talent acquisition track record. This is a global matrix organization, so for someone who likes these matrix organizations, absolutely excellent opportunity. As I said, you would be among the first 25 applicants. So if you do want to apply, again, you will be taken to a landing page with, again, a description of the position, a very basic application form that asks you for some details, some contact details, and then allows you to attach different, via different channels, but to attach your resume, so your CV and your cover letter. Again, it will be advisable to have a keyword optimized ATS-friendly CV. The next position is something a little bit different. So we're moving across Europe again to Hungary, to Budapest, and this is an agency of the World Health Organization, an office of the World Health Organization, an organization that I think particularly now is an important player in the lockdown situation. So it's a non-profit organization with a lot of stakeholders. So stakeholder management is one of the key requirements for the Director of Procurement and Supply Services. They are looking for someone with a minimum of 15 years of experience. So either 15 years of experience in supply or procurement related role. Of course, with international organizations, you're going to have quite detailed job ads. So you're going to see that there's quite a lot of details, very useful details, and a very transparent, for example, information about the remuneration, the entire structure of the organization, where the position fits, what's the reporting structure, the grades, so you can read up on the benefits of the position, etc. So they're very transparent, very detailed. But this also means, I'm going to take you to the application page. WHO has its own application process, page or site. A part of the application might be, if they choose to do so, a written task. So in some cases they ask for essays, or they ask the candidates to go through tests. But again, I'm going to scroll down a little bit and show you that this is quite a detailed description of skills and experience that's required, and a lot of additional information. If you want to apply, you will be taken to a more developed application form, and you will be asked to upload your CV. Again, it should be keyword optimized as in the previous cases. If we go back to the job ad on LinkedIn, you can see that there have been 95 applicants so far, but this means 95 applicants through the LinkedIn system. So they went through this particular job ad, which is also published officially and transparently on the WHO website. So here's the selection. Now back to our LinkedIn group. This is where you can find the full list published weekly on Mondays by my colleague. If you look at the text of the post, you will see that there's a link, and the link takes you to our blog, where you will see more ads than what I have showed you, and they're divided by function. So for example, general management, sales and marketing, HR, finance, admin and finance, etc. But they're also what you're also going to see, apart from links that take you straight to the job ad itself, is the location. So you can do a quick scan and see what's relevant, and the deadline. So easy to make quick decisions. A couple of things that I would very much want to share with you before we go are these. Apart from seeing what's in the hidden job market, you might want some support from experienced career consultants in perhaps adapting your CV, perhaps interviewing, perhaps a general career consultation on the direction where you're going. We offer, and this is I think a really great opportunity, a free CV report. So here on the left hand side of the blog post you can actually see more information and an email address where you can write with a request for the CV report, no strings attached. And similarly, if you scroll down to the bottom of the list, you will see that we also offer a free first career consultation. So no strings attached again. It's a really good example to just get a sounding board and see if you're going in the right direction with your job search. So I'm scrolling up, but what I also want to do is to take you back to the LinkedIn group, and just before I go, to tell you that if you're not a member, you can easily become one by sending us a request. So I hope to see you here. I hope to see you again next week. Have a lovely, lovely day.